Pretty in pink, Proteas. Chrysocephalum, Cate's orange. I love this one. Stenocereus. This is a Micromyrtus cilia, Wartook Wonder, prostrating Rosemary, golden barrel, Agave dragon toes. I'm gonna go Euphorbia milii and a variegated Crassula argentea. I bought too many plants. It has to grow in the ground today. I have 2 of these, Euphorbia characias, Mexican boulder, Calachoes tomentosa. This one's called coastal speargrass, Dicrastulus globiflora, Plectranthus caninus. This is a patchonoy. Oh my days! We think that this is an Alomarfolii. It's going in the ground today. 1, 2, 3. No. Tilapia speciosissima, otherwise known as a Wartook. This is my prunus Liriana, a plum blossom. What the f am I excavating here? Almost there. Okay, that is enough of that, I reckon. Here's what I'm planning to do. I've bought too many plants. Oh, hi, Lorikeet. Oh my God. Hi. Oh, you're pretty. Look at your colors. Ah! Okay, here's what I'm planning to do. I bought too many plants. And the problem is I'm buying them with the intention of putting them in the ground, but I'm not putting them in the ground. So I don't really have full inventory on what I've got. I'm just kind of buying things that I like and then hoping they'll work in my garden. This is the problem with working at a garden center. I'm not taking home any pay. In fact, I'm paying them to work there. That's what's happening right now. So the nursery pots are accumulating and I need to plant everything that I've bought. It has to grow in the ground today. That's very ambitious, but I'm gonna try. That also means that I need to clear a crap ton of weeds and that's just gonna... All right, let's give myself the space of a week. You know what else? I bought a plum tree and it's getting delivered in a couple of days. I've never bought a tree before. Is it a bit random? Yes. Will it stylistically fit into my summer dry garden? No, but I'm so excited about it and I do want to learn more about trees. Okay, all right, the first thing that I'm gonna start with are these pretty in pink Proteas. I love these, I love these, I love these. Winter bloomers. I can't even, I had this in my old rental garden. I'm gonna say this about every single plant that I plant today, but one of my favorites to pair with cactus. I bought 3 of these. They're not the cheapest flower on the block, but I think that they're worth the money. Oh, that's one other thing that I should explain. If you're new to my channel, the main kind of gardening style, I guess, that I'm trying to achieve is pairing cactus with flowering perennials. Think like cottage cactus or meadowy cactus would be kind of like a fitting description as well. We're working out of a rental in Sydney, Australia, so that's zone 4, which is a US 10 equivalent. There's a lot of succulents that I work with here. I really love the contrast that cactus and florals kind of have to offer each other. So while cactus are very kind of brutal, heavy, very statuesque, flowering perennials are kind of airy and delicate and they offer movement, whereas a cactus will give you stillness. Oh, the sun is so warm. We are in early August right now, so spring is about 4 weeks away. Are you excited? I'm excited. Okay, I'm procrastinating. Also, okay, what the heck is this clover? This is the most ginormous taproot I've ever seen on a clover. What is this? That's a carrot. That's the plant, that's the taproot. Okay, where should this go? I think there. This will grow 1 by 1 meter, so I gotta give it enough room to do that. Is there any way that I can fix this bloody fork? Oh, it's pretty tough. No, that's not a right now job. One down, 5 billion to go. All right, you will see that I have copper spoons planted right next to the silver spoons. In all honesty, I'm not gonna leave these two here together. I'm just kind of testing to see which one looks better in the garden. That's another thing. My planting does feel a little bit random at the moment, but I think that's the thing about the first year in a garden. I'm just trying lots of different things, planting what I like, seeing what sticks, what doesn't, and I'm kind of enjoying the process of doing that and learning things out for myself. I definitely like the color of the copper spoons better because I think the garden needs that warmth, but the silver spoons is just growing more prolifically. Like this was tiny when I first got it a few months ago. I can still keep both, right? It's getting warm. Time for a hat. The Gaura is gonna come out, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just not doing what I need it to do. It's a beautiful plant, but it's not working in this garden like I hoped it would. I suppose I haven't given it like a full round of seasons to kind of see what it does, but I just, no, I'm sorry. Time is precious in a rental. You got to go with what you feel like is going to work. I think it's too wet. Most of these plants are for dry climates, but this one, it seems to really hate the rain more than anything else. Turns out I wasn't paying attention to this one. This one is a Chamelaucium, Nina's Delight. I'm calling this Nina, and it shall not go by any other name. It's as dry as all hell. I think it's salvageable. Oh, I think this may mean no spring flowers. Oh, all right, doesn't matter. Let's just put it in the ground. Can you even see me? It's just too sunny. This is what I hate about filming when the sun's out. It's just, I cannot get the exposure right. You little pieces of onion weed. Oh my God. I can tell you that it's not this cactus right here. It's not. This one is Chrysocephalum Cate's Orange. I love this one. In time, the Crysocephalum should grow large enough to cover the metal edging of the footpath. And that's what I plan to continually do, to plant so that most of it gets covered up eventually. While I'm here, Tim also wanted this planted in the ground, a little quartet of, what is this? Stenocereus. Some of you may remember a Crassula perforata that I planted next to an Agave blue glow many moons ago. This is what's happened to it. Yeah, it wasn't happy in this spot. Look at that. So what I think I might do is take some cuttings, try and regrow it, and I'll put it in another spot. And I think I know what to put here in its place. Okay. That's that. Absolutely hated that spot. Oh, you little pain in the ass. Oh no, I got it. Okay, so it was very ambitious of me to think that I could do this in one day. It's just that my execution is never really humanly possible, and I'm always having to reshift where the goalposts are. All right, what I'm gonna do is weed prep the ground for planting tomorrow and then go for it again in the morning. What? My God. What the actual... Oof. Good morning. I have an hour and a half until I have to go to work, and not a minute will be wasted. Oof. The heck is this? Is this stone? What is this? Oh, rocks like buried. What the f am I excavating here? Oh my God. Come on. Oh my God. I don't know what that was about. These two rocks that look like turds. I don't even want the plant there. So I have 45 minutes left. So let's just keep moving. All right, this one here is oh, there's some blood. Okay, this is a Micromyrtus cilia, Wartook Wonder, Australian native, gorgeous flowers. You're probably not gonna be able to, oh, there you go. Pink buds, white blooms. All right, I should probably clean this up and get a Band-Aid before I put my hands back in soil. I like this rock here. This will grow 50 centimeters to a meter in height, 1 to 1.2 meters width, I think. They didn't label which number was which. Oh well. Whoa, roots. Prostrating rosemary. It's dried up a little bit because I wasn't looking after it, but I think it's gonna be fine. Here, I reckon. And it can just kind of cascade down this slope a little bit. Yes! Golden barrels. Agave dragon toes, my fave agave. Okay, I'm gonna go Euphorbia milii and a variegated Crassula argentea. And all of this is succulents. Euphorbia, Crassula, agave. That's what came out of the pot. Oh well. I have another one of these. I'm just figuring out where it should go. Maybe there? I have two of these, Euphorbia characias. I know where I want one of them to go, and just trying to figure out the other one. Okay, I don't love this choice, but it's gonna go here for now, and if I wanna move it somewhere else, I can do that in the spring. Mexican boulder, back over to the other side. Oh God. No. Oh my God, that looks ridiculous. Okay, hang on. Just looks better when it's anchored next to the rock, I reckon. And then it can grow bigger, like that way. There we go, that's like a teensy, tiny bit better. This one is Calachoes tomentosa. How's that? This was from my old garden. Can you believe that we are still not done? I have a few hours this morning and we're gonna stay focused, okay? No messing around. Gardening is always an ongoing job. I'm never gonna be kind of like done, but at the very least, I just wanna get the majority of potted plants out of the way and into the ground. This one's called coastal speargrass. This is not dead, I think it's just its winter color. There's still a little bit of green at the base here. Ow, it's spiky. Apparently you're supposed to cut it back in the spring to promote new growth. So I'm gonna sink it in the ground, and then when spring comes around, I will do exactly that. Oh, this fork. I really should stop ruining it. Okay, we're gonna do a mini cactus haul. There is a bird that sounds like it's got emphysema. I don't know if that's like its normal bird call or... Are you okay? We're gonna carry on. Okay, so these 3 cactus here, they're all from Rose's garden. We buy so many plants from Rose, really great value for money, and a lot of rare cactus too. And succulents. I'll link it below. So this is a spineless blue barrel. The babies have spines, but they eventually disappear. And look, it's getting flowers. We got another fire barrel, which we're very, very happy about. And this one here is a mammillaria that's going to replace the dead one in this pot here. Look at this. That is as flat as a pancake. This pot here, by the way, this is full of potting mix that's been amended with zeolite and perlite. So there's no garden soil in here. And yet, this rotted. And my cactus that have been grounded haven't. Flat as. I'm going to replace some of the mix in this part of the pot with something that's a little bit more gritty. I won't redo the whole pot. I think it's going to be fine. I'm not 100%, but I'm leaning towards keeping the blue barrel in a pot. The fire barrel, I'm unsure about. So I'm going to make that a later decision. Oh my God, why? Dicrastulus globiflora. Australian native, look at the flowers, they're like little cotton balls. This one is Plectranthus caninus, dogsbane. It's about to bloom as well. These get like lavender flowers. Am I really gonna push this up a hill? Yeah, I am, because I'm crazy. This is a Pachinoi. Oh. Ooh. I think it's in a little bit too deep, so I'm just trying to pull it up out of the ground a bit. There we go. Better. Ah, looks good. But you know what? We're still not done. So this is another one that I've been umming and ahhing about whether to keep it in a pot or put it in the ground. It's going in the ground today. We think that this is an Alomarfolii. I got it from Marketplace, and that's my story. Oh, wow. Oh, that's drenched. Oh, mate. Mate, what was this sitting? Oh, that has rotted off. I mean, it looks really healthy. What the heck is this in? Oh, no, this is not what I want. Okay. Oh my days. 1, 2, 3. No. Right, it's lunchtime. My arms are so scratched up from that aloe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to band-aid that. Almost there. Right, this is a Shady Lady, Tilapia speciosissima, otherwise known as a Wartook. That is the flower. A little bit more trivia for you. This is our state flower, New South Wales. There you go. It kind of looks a little bit random on its own, doesn't it? Shady Lady, Wartook. Let me bring you up here because this is a nothing burger if you can't see the flowers up close. This is my Prunus bleriana, a plum blossom. That's what it looks like. That is the vision. A somewhat popular blossom tree here in Sydney, and they look amazing in the spring. Obviously, this one's not going to have as many flowers as the ones that are more established. I'm going to keep this in a pot, and this is my first time buying a tree. So someone at work gave me a few tips for looking after this tree. The first thing that they actually pointed out was because Sydney's winters are so mild, if you really want prolific flowers year after year, it is an idea to keep it in a pot and to give it a proper dormancy period by taking it into the shade during winter. What tends to happen a lot of the time is people will plant these in a full sun position, and because our winters are comparatively warm to where these are originally from, after a few years the flower production will slow down and you won't get that image of like a real blossoming tree in the spring. They also said if potting it up, a fruiting potting mix is best. So I've gone for a citrus and rose. Hope that's right. If not, I'll find out soon. Where are my secateurs? Oh, perfect. Oh, wow, I did not need 4 bags of rose and citrus mix. They advise not mulching too close to the trunk to prevent rot, so that's what I've done. I get it. The plum blossom doesn't really fit in with the rest of the garden, but I love it. And I can't wait for it to bloom. I did add a few more plants just because I wanted to. This here, Echeveria pullidonus, and more pullidonus here. I do have a ton of succulents from the old place still sitting in pots, so I'll work something out for like a little arrangement here. I planted some very neglected thyme, crimson thyme. Sorry for the dirty tag, but that's what the flowers are gonna look like. I also put these 2 in the ground here. I forgot the name, I'll put it right here on the screen for you. At least now I've got a much more specific idea of the plants that I want for the garden because I can visualize where they're going instead of just buying what I like, but not having a plan or any idea of where it's going to go. Because that's what I was doing, I was just collecting plants in pots. When we first moved into this house, I thought I had a pretty clear idea of which plants I wanted to use, and I was planning it out with Photoshop and everything. It's really just become about experimenting. All right, last one, I promise. I'm trying things out, I'm seeing what sticks, I'm seeing what I like. Oh, it's my first time having a garden this big. And you know what? Working at a garden center has really opened up my eyes to plants that were just not on my radar, plants that I didn't even know about. Right now, I think it's all about discovering what it is that I love and I just having fun in the garden. If it's not fun, then what's the point? Those are aeoniums. They're very neglected, so I'm not going to zoom in.